2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The NBA on 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Thank you so much.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Out in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at center. And the athleticism, Chris, of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Let's get it popping. This should make for a fun game. I mean, the tempo should be quick. The fans, we should be happy.
Now, here is Young. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Collins looking around. Poke loose. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Horford. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Here's Schroeder. Bounce pass from Smart. And the dunk by Horford.
Oh, nice look there from Smart. Finding the open man.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Out to the wing. Collins kicks to Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Offside, Collins. And stolen by Tatum. And a dunk by Horford.
With a huge frame and outstanding wingspan, it's no surprise to see Horford throw it down.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Over in the corner, Brown. Ring shot on the way. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Young up top. He's guarded by Schroeder. Smart against Bogdanovich. And Tatum pulls it down. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Now here's Tatum. Following the miss shot by Bogdanovich.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
And that's a tough shot. For an athletic big man like Collins, finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Here's Tatum after the made shot from John Collins. Boston again missing. Pass to Hunter, and stolen by Tatum. Now here's Smart. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Here's Collins. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. And stolen by Tatum. And they're on the break. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Horford trying to free himself up. And it's Schroeder missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Young. Jump shot is good.
Well, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Schroeder against Young. Schroeder outside. Here's Smart. Rebounded by the Hawks. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Young. Drives to the hoop. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Schroeder finds Horford. The pass to Brown. From downtown, Boston again missing. The Hawks leading by 3. Stolen by Smart. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball.
That's just elite defense by Smart. Seizing the opportunity and taking it the other way.
Tatum against Young. Bogdanovich looking around. Shoots from the high post. Young, no good. Nobody near Schroeder. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Atlanta. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Out in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position. Young pass to Collins. 5 on the clock. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Smart. Here's Tatum. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks leading. We talk so much about Tatum's influence, Chris, at the offensive end. But he's become an impact defender as well.
Instincts, length. You see he's got added muscle. I mean, Kevin, that's what the best players do at this position. Think about it. LeBron, Kawhi, KD. All lockdown defenders when they put their minds to it.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
This is a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Inside, here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
It comes as no surprise that Capella makes that kind of tough finish. He's got a lot of strength and a lot of determination.
Now here's Smart. He has 5. Passes it to Schroeder. Outside, Horford. Boston needs to get off a shot. Schroeder finds Horford. And Capella sends it back.
You got to be careful when Capella's controlling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker. He uses his length well.
And the Celtics making a change here. Panthers checked in. Young passes to Capella. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Lets it fly from 18. And Capella with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Outside, Smart. Back to Schroeder. To the paint. And he converts the layup. Tatum's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Good recognition right there by Schroeder. I mean, the defense got crossed up, and he made it pay.
Young against Cantor, and Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Chris, one change we're seeing now, a lot less post-up scoring. Do you miss it?
I do miss it. If you're 7 foot, close to the basket at times, if you have game, you got to win. But I love to see how players who do it effectively inside and outside. Think about it, think about Jokic. I mean, on the whole, I love the way that the game is evolved, and I really miss the post-up because you have to have complete game, and I think we're rewarding skill and complete game now, so I think it's okay.
Pulls up, kicks it out to Schroeder. Kept alive by Boston, and they recover it. Back to Kanter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
He dishes it to Schroeder. Over Young. And it's Schroeder missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him. And he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Collins passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Tanner, high post. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I got to appreciate how aggressive Canner is on offense. I mean, it's what earns him trips to the line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And the Celtics making a change here. Williams, he's checked in for Tatum. Hernan Gomez comes in for Jaylen Brown. Richardson, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Young in Atlanta again with the bucket.
They tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. From deep, Hernan Gomez. Boston again missing. So it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game. Cantor against Collins. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Hunter. Capella trying to free himself up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Capella's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
Pass to Pritchard. Richardson outside. Over Bogdanovic. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. What a second quarter for them. They're up by 6 at the break. Nice lead. And that
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Furter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Williams at the 1. Tatum looking around. Here's Smart. Horford trying to free himself up. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
Pass to Herter. To the middle, and stolen by Horford. Pritchard passes to Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Williams. The dish now to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
How about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
In the corner, Tatum with it. There's the feed to Williams. From the wing, again the miss by the Celtics. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
averaging around 3 times a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. A good sign for him and this team.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Brown is checked in for Williams, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Pritchard.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far, and nothing to show for it. An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession waste.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Enes Kanter comes in for Al Horford, and it's Williams in for Jason Tatum. Brown feeling out a bit, and he drives in. It's tipped, and they get it back. Williams against Gallinari. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Hawks leading by 8, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the pass to Williams. Kicks it to Reddish. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Reddish has got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks. Smart passes to Kanter. Rebound by Chang.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Williams against Schroeder. Brown wide open. He fires. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Williams against Schroeder. From the top of the key. Off the left rim and out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The Hawks leading by 8. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Chang, and finished off by Chang.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. 55 seconds left to play in the third. 3-pointer. Rebound by Chang for Atlanta. They've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Smart. Drops in the layup for 2. And that's now 7 points for Marcus Smart.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
Here's Williams. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. And the Hawks lead by 10. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Brown inside the line. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Celtics substitution. Al Horford.
Schroeder outside. Off target from outside. And will count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Outside, the wings are Smart and Brown. Horford is out there with Williams, and it's Schroeder in at the 1. Here's Brown. No good on that one, so Atlanta will take it the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And Young kicks to Collins. No good with the triple.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Williams against Capella. Passes to Richardson. Clock at 6. From deep. And no good that time. The Hawks leading by 10. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Brown with it. Guarded by Hunter. Jumps up. And finished off by Horford.
You have to admire when a big man like Horford runs the floor gracefully like that. I mean, he really finishes with style in the open court.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. Enes Kanter's checked in for the Celtics. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Smart's checked in for Dennis Schroeder.
Team second.
So it's the Hawks on its way from Young for 2. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
In the corner, it's Hunter. And taken away by Brown. And even 3-on-3 break. And Kanter throws it down.
Just an intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to a guy with a great shot.
The Hawks leading. Now Young. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Collins dishes to Young. Shot clock at 5. That savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D's. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Brown finds Kanter. Outside Tatum. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown.
Team third.
That's his first foul. Young taking his time here. Lets it go from 11, and it's Capella missing.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
Here's Tatum. Outside, Smart. And Capella sends it back. Fast break, the Hawks.
2 minutes.
To the left wing. The kick out to Young. Off target with his 3. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Tatum passes to Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Richardson with it. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Young with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. Pass to Capella. Back to Young from outside the arc. And they hit it back to the wing right side. Here's Collins. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 8. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Present the New Balance Player of the Game, Clint Capella.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
He's had the fans behind him tonight, and that's really been a key for him. Once he got going, they sensed it could be a special night every time he touched the ball. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. To be honest, he was fired up. He asked his team, how badly do you want this? Because those guys over there, they're going to give it everything they've got, which means we have to do the same. See if they can match them emotion for emotion. Kevin?
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Young, no good. Outside, Smart. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business. And, all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
And Miami has possession. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Lowry outside to the middle. Stolen by Capella. In transition. Here's Young. Plenty of space. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
This is Young's game. Ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Collins against Robinson. Now here's Collins. Guarded closely. Pass to Young. Knocked loose. Down low. And Capella gets it to go on the assist from Young.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Lowry against Young. Outside Robinson. And he buries his first look.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
A capable scorer from all three levels. But what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders. Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Now here's Robinson, defended by Bogdanovich. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. And finished off by Adebayo.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Here's Capella. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And something Lowry's always had, great strength.
You know what? He helps set a physical tone for the team. That's what you expect from your 7-footer, not your 6-footer.
The 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Collins, the kick out to Young. Puts it up. Kept alive by Atlanta. Capella finds Hunter. Drills it from deep.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
Lowry against Young. Outside Butler. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Lowry against Young. Collins outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. Collins against Robinson. Out to the right wing. Here's Young. It's hauled in by Robinson. Miami trailing. Lowry with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. It's stolen by Hunter. Collins outside. Here's Capella. The kick to Hunter. And there's a 3-second violation. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the first.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Young drawing the double team. The kick to Hunter. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Inside. Here's Capella. Oh, and he got fouled on it. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
You know, this is part of the book on defending Capella. Teams often try to make him earn his points at the line.
Young against Lowry. Outside Tucker. And it's blocked by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Hawks on top, up by 5. And we'll be back with you shortly. And one of the league's best at drawing charges, Kyle Lowry.
It's a real life momentum shift.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Setting the floor for Miami. Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. So it's Miami now, trailing by 5.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Robinson can't hit. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Collins against Adebayo. Collins passes to Young. Now here's Hunter. Collins outside. 6 on the shot clock. Young. That one rolls around and rims out.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Left side Tucker. Back to Butler. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. A good look from Bogdanovich. Gets a very good look and converts. And it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Lowry to pass to Butler. To the paint. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Capella with it. Guarded by Adebayo. There's Young with the 3. And Tucker pulls it down.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Pass to Adebayo. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Bogdanovich, no good. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. It's stolen by Hunter. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Adebayo to stop the drought. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
And there's the lob. Grant, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone that averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Lowry against Young. Collins outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Young inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Young misses.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Lowry. Hunter against Butler. And Hunter, here we go. The shot, no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Robinson in the post. Bogdanovich on him. Robinson gets the bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Now Young. 26 seconds left in the second. Right side Hunter. Collins outside. Back to Hunter. Butler with a steal. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Lowry with it. There's the triple. And the Heat, another three.
What quickness from Kyle. He gets the ball and is gone in seconds.
And a deep three from Young. That misses. Would have counted. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Heat out in front.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They did give up a couple baskets. And that does it for our...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Lou Williams out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's Gorgie Jang. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Gallinari in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pass to Jang. Now Huerter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Physical D right there. But Huerter's mentally tough. Never lost focus.
Oladipo outside. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Williams on the wing. He's guarded by Oladipo. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Pass to Dedmon. Soft touch off the glass.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And here is Williams. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Here's Strus. That one doesn't drop. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo.
That's the second personal foul.
That'll be a second foul of the game. So it's Atlanta now. It's a one-point game. Herder gets the bucket.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Williams against Oladipo. Here's Strus. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Dedmon, good.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
Williams against Oladipo. Williams passes to Gallinari. And he drives in. Pass to Jang. Back to Gallinari. And it's Miami with a rebound. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And stolen by Williams. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Outside Gallinari. Here's Jang. And he takes that one up and powers it through. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Oladipo double team. Hero for 3. That one is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, BA. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
And there's the rejection. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. To the middle. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Herder. Off target from 3-point range. The Heat have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. To the inside. Reddish on the wing. He's guarded by Oladipo. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
We saw a lot of this from Cam in college. He seems most comfortable creating off the bounce.
Down low. Here's Dedmon. Jang pulls it in.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Williams misses. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Dedmon. He can't get that one to fall. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Basket's good. Reddish has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's still adding muscle to his frame. Cam Reddish is showing us his ability to play through contact and finish.
Inside. Dedmon, good.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
The Hawks leading. Pass to Jang. Here's Reddish. Back to Jang. With 4 on the clock. They swipe it. Three-quarters of play and a close one here. The Hawks on top. They lead by 3. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And the Hawks shooting a nice 50% for the game, setting the floor for Miami. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. To the right side, some room here for Capella. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Heat shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. Down low. Stolen by Collins. Hunter with the ball. Pass to Young. Capella with it. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Capella. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Butler on the wing. Drops in the layup for two.
The physical abilities of Jimmy Butler, wow. Using his power and speed to make plays inside.
Lowry against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Capella with it. Pounded by Adebayo. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Lowry outside. To take the lead. And again, Miami with a triple.
That pick and roll is where Kyle Lowry shines. The defense left with only bad choices.
Young against Lowry. Here's Collins. Pass to Capella. Unloads from 13. And Tucker pulls it down. Tucker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Butler. Got a piece of it.
There's a lot of upside to Hunter as a defender. His length and commitment are legit.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Atlanta with a rebound. Collins outside. The kick to Hunter. The rebound by Lowry. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Tucker. And off the glass. That one's good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Lowry against Young. And here's Bogdanovich. The kick to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. They need this. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. Collins with the defensive effort. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Bogdanovich from long range. And Capella gets it to go. Capella's got 6 in the quarter.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. It falls!
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, it's no good! That would have tied it. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have them.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He told his players not to worry about the score. He believes in their talent, and he believes they'll be the stronger team down the stretch. Now, they've just got to go out and prove it. Guys?
Right side, Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. Pass to Capella. The kick to Hunter. Over Butler. The offensive rebound. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
Pass to Bogdanovich from deep. So the Heat win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory.
Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Young with no one around. Misses the three.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
2 points. That one goes.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Young against Ball. Collins up top. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. This is to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside, Levine. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hunter against DeRozan. Hunter, the pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Ball dishes to Levine. Kicks it to Vucevic. Back to Levine. The three. Williams trying to break free. Again, Levine missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Hunter finds Young. Hunter on the wing. Fires the three. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside, Levine. Not loose. Vucevic the pass to Levine for three.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense. He seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Williams. Young for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Now, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Now, here's Ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Young against Ball. Pass to Collins. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Young finds Collins. Ball with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Levine dishes to Vucevic. Ball feeling it out a bit. A three-pointer, no good. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Capella. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, ball. For 3, Levine. On its way from DeRozan for 2.
And the potential for Hunter to be an all-time stopper on defense.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Bulls leading by just 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Levine wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Levine's got 9.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Bogdanovich against Levine. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Outside, Bogdanovich. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Capella with the bucket.
That's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
And here is Ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Vucevic. And that one hits back iron. The Hawks trail by 4.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Now, here's Collins. Down low, Capella. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the officials call a traveling violation. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Now, here's Collins. Passes it to Capella. Back to Collins. Pass to Hunter. To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. In transition, here come the Bulls. Levine with the ball. Here's DeRozan. Kick out to Levine. Launches it. And that one is off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Knocked away. Takes the 3. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game. He gets that one.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Ball kicks to Levine. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Vucevic dishes the ball. Can they get it? Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Here's DeRozan after the basket by Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. And Levine, here we go.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. Levine just seems to glide down the lane.
Ball against Young. The pass to Capella. In the corner, Collins with it. Young for three. The offensive rebound.
Now, Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
Now, here's Ball. Up top to Rosen. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Young passes to Capella. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. And that's going to be a travel.
Coming up in the floor for the Bulls.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. In the first period, their biggest lead. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Johnson is out there with Brantley. Then it's White. Then it's Jones. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. Here's Caruso. That one goes in. Caruso's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Bulls. White against Williams. Gallinari on the wing. Pass to Herter. Banked in off the glass.
Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Herter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position, so he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
And the wide open shot from Reddish. Nets, the corner 3.
Quick trigger from Reddish there speaks to his confidence. He just let that one fly.
White against Williams. That one drops for one. And the Bulls lead by 4. Hawks shooting well, 50% from the floor. Williams kicks to Zhang. Pass to Herter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Caruso. Lets it fly from 18. And he overshot that one, missing. Hawks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Reddish the pass to Williams. The dish to Reddish. They get it again. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. No good there off the double clutch.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Here's Caruso. And the 3 off target. The Hawks trailing. Williams passes to Herter. Back to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Out to Gallinari. And there's the pass to Chang. Here's Hurt. Light covering. And it's Gallinari missing. Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And the call will be against Alizé Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Herter passes to Gallinari. Here's Herter. For the tie. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Chang's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. Back to Jones. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. It's blocked. White against Jang. Gallinari. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And White slams it in.
Hot off the drive. White is so explosive, leaping off the floor and throwing that one down.
Williams kicks to Gallinari. Jang inside, guarded by Bradley. Gallinari finds Jang. Back to Gallinari. Hawks passing it around. And Jang gets it to go.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
White dishes to Bradley. Outside, White. And yes, it's good. White's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Bulls up by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Collins with it. Williams picks him up. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Pass to Hunter. Here's Bogdanovich. And they'll get another chance. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Passes it to Young. And Paul with the block.
Lonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
DeRozan against Hunter. Back to DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
At the line for 2.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. If this game's still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
And Young, here we go. Capella, the pass to Young. Hits the front of the rim and out.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Levine finds ball. Floats it up for Williams. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Over to the left wing. Collins dishes to Capella. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Levine for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Ball against Young. Outside Collins. And Young kicks to Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Capella. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Ball against Young. And it's Ball penetrating. Right side Levine. Here's Vucevic. Rebound Atlanta. Young left side. Feeds to Capella. The kick out to Young. Trying to end the drought. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, the speed that Trae Young has is a problem for a lot of guys who are trying to defend him. They're compromised if he comes at them.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on it.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Here is Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Big basket there. We've seen Levine blossom into a star in this league. A guy teams count on in big moments.
Vucevic against Young. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And Levine, here we go. Yes! Oh, and he quieted down the crowd with that shot. Big, big play.
And that was a punch in the gut to those fans.
Bogdanovich left side. Hawks passing it around. Atlanta gets it back. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Collins kicks to Young. Yep, it's good.
And this young guy relishes the pressure.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Brian.
Year after year, he continues to improve, Alex. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for Boston, at the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Al Horford out there with Robert Williams. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. And 2 conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Now here's Brown. Fires for 3. Capella with a rebound. Collins against Brown. Back to Collins. Pass to Young. Stolen by Schroeder. Here we go, one-on-one. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for your Celtics.
Good on the second one. Horford against Young. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Collins against Williams. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. With 3, Collins. Schroeder with a rebound. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Now here's Horford. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And here's Brown for 3. Drains the triple.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Takes a 13-footer. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Stolen by Young. Bogdanovich down low. Defended by Brown. Collins, no good.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Williams finds Schroeder. Here's Brown. Back to Williams. Over Capella. Fader on the way. Williams passes to Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Capella with a block. Tatum against Hunter. Bogdanovich on the wing. Collins outside. Pass to Bogdanovich from deep three-point range.
2 minutes remaining.
Hunter passes to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes.
Looking to end the drought. The shot misses. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Schroeder. Here's Williams. Kick out to Brown. Tatum from long range. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Outside Hunter. And stolen by Williams. Out to Schroeder. Pass to Horford. And here is Williams. Outside Schroeder. 5 to shoot. Williams with it. Picked up by Collins. Williams misses.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. He's off on that one. Nice D from Horford. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum against Hunter. Outside Tatum. Young against Schroeder. From behind the arc. Hunter with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Basket counts.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Tatum. Over Hunter. Gets a hand on it. Collins with the rebound.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Brown. Got a hand on it. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics out. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5.
Well, how smart is Marcus Smart using his body? He's such a physical guard, seeks out contact. Nice.
Well, coaching styles vary around the league, Doris. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, B.A. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number one, can you motivate players? Number two, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
Pass to Capella. And Capella gets double-teamed. Bogdanovich from long range. They get the rebound. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Shoots over Brown. Hunter can't get it to go. Outside, Brown. Tipped. Smart finds Brown. Takes a 3. He drops it from range. Brown's got 6.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
You know, by the time Bogdan Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Outside Tatum. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3. Young, the pass to Capella. Hauled in by Brown.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul.
Up top, Young. Covered by Schroeder. Collins, left side. Back to Young. Driving to the basket. Pass to Collins. 4 on the clock. Horford with a steal. Right side, Tatum. Over Hunter. Here's Horford. Kick out to Brown. Another shot. Got it. Brown's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Well, they're also crashing the offensive glass with everything they've got. The second chance points coming in bunches.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Schroeder finds Tatum. And there's 1:45 left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Brown can't hit. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And here's Hunter for 3. Boston with a rebound. Horford's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Schroeder passes to Brown. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. And now an 8-point Boston lead.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Young against Schroeder. Here's Collins. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Outside Herter. Back to Jang. Outside Herter. Launches it. Kept alive by Atlanta. For Boston, they've got 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Schroeder. The rebound by the Hawks. 26 seconds left in the first half.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
And he makes a first.
Danilo Gallinari may be one of the most underrated players in the NBA. Because of his size, he can score on the interior, post a mismatch. We know he's a tremendous shooter. Love his game.
Pass to Kenner. Kicks it out to Smart. Beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board. Reddish on the wing. Defended by Smart. Williams from long range. Fires in the triple.
Now this is a go-to shot for sweet Lou Williams. The 3 ball is there.
Here's Kenner. 1 second left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. That's all for now.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Al Horford, and it's Williams in at the 4. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Outside, Williams. To the middle. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul.
It's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Reddish. To the paint. Here's Jang. Banked it in off the glass. Jang's got his first points of the game.
Well, you can see that Gorgui Dieng takes that long frame and adds tons of muscle. Now able to weather the contact.
Horford finds Tatum. And the 3 off target.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Horford passes to Smart. No luck on that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Herter. And Reddish, here we go. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Outside Tatum. Outside Williams. Clock at 6. Tatum can't hit. And the Hawks shooting just around 32% from the field. To the inside. Pass to Reddish. Herter with it. For the lead. That shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Now Williams. Boston again missing.
cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Left side Williams. It's Smart on the wing. Pass to Tatum. Lays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got his second bucket on the night.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now Gallinari. Reddish on the wing. To the middle. Here's Jang. And the officials, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Pass to Williams. Sinks the tray. Williams has got 6.
Their defensive effort is certainly lacking since halftime. They need to wake up.
There's 1:34 left to play in the third quarter. Smart finds Schroeder. And here's Cantor. Back to Schroeder. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Schroeder's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You love the no hesitation from Dennis Schroeder. Just catch fire and let it go.
Jang in the post. Covered by Schroeder. Dang's shot is off. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Hernan Gomez. And he banks in the layup. Hernan Gomez has got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
Williams against Schroeder. To the paint. Here's Jang. The kick out to Williams. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, Lou Williams is the best 6th man we've ever seen, and this guy instant offense.
Schroeder passes to Smart. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 4-3. The shot no good. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Back to Herder. Now Gallinari. Williams defending. Back to Herder. Pulls up at the elbow. No good. Misses at the buzzer. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Hawks ahead, up by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Outside Bogdanovich. There's Young with the 3. Schroeder with a rebound. Schroeder's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
Both shots good from the stripe.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Schroeder passes to Brown. Over Bogdanovich. Brown can't hit.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And Collins with the slam.
There is an imagination of creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Right side, Williams. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hunter passes to Capella. Inside. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Boston trailing. Pass to Canner. Boston calls timeout.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Some changes here for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for Williams. Neesmith comes in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Jason Tatum in for Schroeder.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And the call will be against John Collins.
John Collins.
That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
And here's Brown for 3. Kept alive. Canner finds Williams. Kick out to Brown. Here's the 3. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Well, beautiful stroke from Jaylen Brown. Crucial moving forward that he shoot it well from the perimeter.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And Young draws the double. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And the Hawks with possession here. Collins inside. Tatum's there. Clock is at 3. Bogdanovich from long range. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
That right there might put the finishing touch on this one. Definitely not the time to get sloppy with the ball.
For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Young against Tatum. 1:46 left in the fourth. From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 7 tonight. Left side Young. Collins against Tatum. Back to Young. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Jaylen Brown. That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. The kick to Hunter. Puts one up from 19. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 8 now. Down low. Collins against Canner. Collins with the rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Hunter. Yep, right through the net. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
In transition, here they come.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L. Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
They get it again. Pass to Young. There's the 3. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he recovers it.
Boston foul. Enes Kanter. That's his second personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the line for the Hawks.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. So this one belongs to the Hawks. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. 4 out.
resume, a tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin, a lot of watch your head because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
Now Bogdanovich, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Hunter on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Now the Heat with it. Lowry finds Adebayo. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That 3 off the mark. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Hunter, no one around him. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strengths and rarely forcing anything.
Robinson for 3. Three-pointer, Butler. Miami no good on that time either. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Heat have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Lowry puts up a deep 3. Here's Butler. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Down low. Left side, Collins. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Robinson passes to Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is Young. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebound by Butler.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That shot off. Good defensive work there by Young. Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
Capella, great positioning on the putback.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Lowry against Young. Outside Robinson. There's the triple. And Kyle Lowry with the 3.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Right side, Collins. Back to Young. From past the arc. Shot by Collins, no good. The Heat with the lead. Butler finds Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Poked away. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Young, good.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Adebayo. Robinson kicks to Lowry. Puts up a 3. That shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to Capella. Young fires away from outside. No good on the 3. Heat have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Count that bucket. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
And Young kicks to Capella. Dishes to Bogdanovich. 15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Off with the layup.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And he's good on the three ball. Lowry's got a couple of threes now in the first for Miami. Collins, that's a two-pointer. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders from... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court right now for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And slam dunk by Butler.
Amazing player and amazing play by Jimmy Butler.
The Hawks trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside Collins. And there's the drive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 8. Butler passes to Robinson. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Hunter against Butler. And he lays it straight in. Butler's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
Now, here is Young. To the middle. It's stolen by Adebayo. And Butler launches from deep. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
What a pass by Bogdanovich. Sending it straight to the wide open man.
Lowry with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. And Tucker kicks to Butler. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
It's Young on the wing, now recovering, passes to Capella. Young outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Capella.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Lowry against Young. And the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. For the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Heat lead by 9. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feat.
And here we go, Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call Right, and I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:36 left in the first half of the game. Young against Lowry. Takes a three. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Young.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Hunter against Butler. And he gets the bucket. Butler's got 6 here in this quarter.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. There's the dish to Capella. Outside Collins. Back to Capella. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Lowry leading the charge.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Young outside. Wide open look. And again, it's Atlanta.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler from outside. Good ball movement here by Miami. He can't get that one. Hunter with some nice defense.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Back to Adebayo. And so it's Miami. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. Kyle Lowry had a huge first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 steal. Kenny, let's go. And
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Heat, we've got Hero. Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. Out to Gallinari. Pass to Reddish. Oladipo against Williams. Pass to Strus. It's stolen by Reddish. Here's Jang. Up again. It's good on the putback.
When inspired, Reddish is a good rebounder. Great physical tools at 6'7" with a 7'1" wingspan.
Oladipo taking his time here. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Heat lead by 8.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Oladipo against Williams. Gallinari outside. Inside, Jang. Good work defensively by Morris.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
Williams against Oladipo. Williams dishes to Gallinari. Passes it to Herter. Just 5 on the clock. Over in the corner, Williams. And airballs the triple. That one was way off.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Heat leading by 10.
Team foul.
Oladipo outside over Williams. Strus passes to Dedmon. Misses the baby hook. Hawks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And Gallinari kicks to Williams. Here's Hurt. He's covered by Hero. And a missed late.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Out of bounds. Keep ball.
We've got 1:55 left in the third.
High-level defensive potential for Cam Reddish. He's active and versatile. And add in the length, he can cover a lot of distance.
Williams dishes to Jang. Here's Hurt. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he jams it with authority.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here's Strus. Kicks to Dedmon. 6 to shoot. Gets a very good look and converts. Dedmon's got 4 this quarter.
More comfortable on the finishing end these days. Dedmon's jumper is looking great.
Oladipo against Williams. Now, here is Gallinari. Defense right on him. Can't cash in from close range. The Heat leading by 12. Morris outside. It's Oladipo on the wing. Gallinari covering, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Robinson goes up and lays it nice and easy. Robinson's got 5 now.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead. There were a lot of ways he could have finished that one, but he's decided to keep it classy with the finger roll.
Outside Robinson. Lowry from outside knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 13.
Wow, Kyle Lowry has nice balance on his jump shot, and he was square to the basket.
And so it's Miami finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Fires for 3. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Lowry with the ball. Butler with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. And they recover it. Lowry passes to Butler. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Butler's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Heat. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Young, here we go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Lowry for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Feeds it to Capella. Miami grabs the miss. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lowry against Hunter. Beyond the arc. Lowry can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the dunk by Capella.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Lowry against Young. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Robinson passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And here's Bogdanovich for 3.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Bogdanovich against Robinson. And the baseline jumper, no good. The Hawks trail by 16. Here's Capella. The putback outside Collins. Hunter on the wing. Back to Collins. Fires from deep. Trains the three-pointer.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Lowry against Young. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Young against Lowry. Launches a 3. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And then, guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Miami.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyle Lowry.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Lowry fires away from outside. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And Miami can just let the clock run down here. He dishes it to Lowry. Robinson against Bogdanovich. Outside Robinson. Over Bogdanovich. It's off. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Of the NBA.
And preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for now Atlanta starting five. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And a great center matchup down low tonight. Chris, today's centers are so skilled. You helped pave the way for that.
Oh, thank you, B.A. But it's also because of the spacing. I mean, today it seems like there's more great passing big men than ever. But that's also because of the shooting, the spacing on the floor, and the talent of these guys. And very honestly, watching those that came before them and taking it to them. Inside the paint, Levine's agility is a difference maker. It allows him to get any shot he wants.
Young against Ball. A good look from Young. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Outside Levine. Williams on the wing. Pass to DeRozan. Shot is up. In close, he hits it.
This guy just knows how to finish. DeRozan keeps his focus on the basket and delivers.
Ball against Young. Drives to the hoop. Now Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. And stolen by Williams. Knocked away. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
Young against Ball. Pass to Capella. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. It doesn't go for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Now here's Young. Into the lane. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Outside, Williams. Vucevic, the pass to Williams. Outside for Levine. 6 to shoot. Back to Williams. Nice move. That one rolls around and rims out. The Hawks trailing. Bogdanovich from long range. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Oh, his 3-ball is wet. Bogdanovich shoots a good number of these because of how accurate he is from there.
Ball left side.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Levine.
2 minutes.
3-pointer, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Zach LaVine, the UCLA product, I mean, he has continued to improve over time. He's now a bona fide star.
Now here's Young. Shoots over Ball. And that one's long.
You expect him to make those. They gotta do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Shot by Levine, no good. Chris, you think back to the injuries Levine has had to overcome. It's amazing where he is now.
He showed mental fortitude. He's still an elite athlete, but the sky's the limit.
Young finds Capella. Here's Hunter. Unloads from 13. Tries again. Capella can't get it to go.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Levine against Hunter. Pass to Levine. Wing shot on the way. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Ball against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Pulls up on the wing. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You have to box out Collins. When you don't, this is exactly what happens.
27 seconds left in the first quarter here. Ball passes to Vucevic. And is blocked by Collins. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And when he's got momentum on his way to the basket, DeRozan is going to finish hard. No reason to take any chances there.
Young with it. Collins outside. It'll count. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And still a close game. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just an absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied.
Young against Ball. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Capella with it. And here's Hunter from the arc. Kept alive.
A workhorse from the glass. Capella ready to pounce on misses as soon as the shot goes up.
Bogdanovich against Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's Young. Capella finds Young. Fires it from 18. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Levine passes to DeRozan. A good look from Bogdanovich. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Bogdanovich has got his second basket on the night. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good at getting into the lane. Ball, I mean, you can see how confident he is on the drive.
For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And BA, that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
And so here is Chicago. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Right side, Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Young against Ball. Collins outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Bogdanovich has got 9.
He's finally got into rhythm here in the second. The shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
Ball passes to DeRozan. 1:51 left in the second. Vucevic, good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Here's Young. Ball with the rebound for Chicago. They've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. A line change here for Chicago. Young against White. Pass to Caruso. Back to White from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. And now a 6-point Chicago lead.
Well, there's such a great rhythm to it, man. White looked comfortable on the catch and shoot.
There's Young with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Johnson with it, and it's Young picking him up. The open shot, White. Rebound, Trae Young.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Herter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Williams is subbed in for Young.
You know, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through his cold streak.
Ooh, got him with the pump fake. Savvy move there. White's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Even inside, White is tough to contain. Adjust around the defense to get the shot.
Williams against White. Pass to Herter. Williams from long range. Here's Jang. Picked it out of midair. And now the Bulls in transition.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Williams. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Even when the D's...
And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a healthy 8 points.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They ended the period holding on to a slim. Thanks for joining.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, Bogdan Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Tony Bradley out there with Alizé Johnson. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's White in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Herter to the paint. Here's Jang. Oh, and Bradley with a block. Here's Caruso. And injuries are part of sports. Sometimes the team has to hold a player back and say, you're not healthy enough to play. Chris, that's got to be a tough conversation.
Yeah, and teams, BA, they're more cautious now than back in my day. I'll tell you what, players can get angry, but you got to respect an organization that's looking out for you. Think about it. We've had some pretty horrific injuries where maybe the organization should have been more cautious.
Now here's Gallinari. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Right side, Williams. Rebounded by Johnson.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's White. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Hawks trailing. To the inside. Here's Reddish. The three-pointer off the mark.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
They get the rebound. Back to Bradley. Goes back up. Goes up again. Pass to Caruso. The Bulls with another miss.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it.
Here's Jang. Right side, Gallinari. Lets it fly. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside White. And again, Chicago, no good.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
Well, he's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing. Has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
Tips it. It's good on the putback. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Williams on the wing. He's guarded by White. Jang. That one no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Outside White. Out left to the wing. To the middle. Here's Bradley. Jang pulls it in. Jang's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Herder. Inside.
2 minutes.
Williams from long range. Drains the triple. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside White. Outside Jones. Here's Caruso. Herder defending. Back to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Reddish. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside White. Driving to the basket. Pass to Jones. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And the Bulls lead by 7. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. White against Williams. It's Jang, high post. Left side Gallinari. Here's Reddish. Chicago grabs the miss. Bradley's got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Herder. Outside for Gallinari. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Their 3-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
White against Williams. Here's Caruso. Fires from deep. Gallinari pulls it in.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done. And now it's just a 4-point Bulls lead.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Hawks.
Oh, don't do that to him!
Oh, my goodness!
Incredible athlete. I mean, I love when Levine puts that vertical. It's great use.
Ball against Young. With the drive. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. Chicago leading. And here's Ball. Pass to Levine. Outside, Williams. Back to Levine. Now Williams. Here he goes. And Williams punches it home.
Wanting to improve his all-around game. I mean, Levine demonstrated how unselfish he is with a great pass.
Young against Ball. Collins with it. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Over ball. Young can't hit.
And until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get me some.
Shot by Levine, no good. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Hunter against Levine. Hunter, good.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Ball. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Young finds Capella. Vucevic against Collins. Back to Capella. Hunter on the wing. Vucevic with a steal. Now Levine. Levine draws the double. Kicks it to DeRozan. He shoots a 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen by Ball. Stolen by Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. And he makes it on the layup.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Ball outside. Pass to Levine. Back to Ball. There's the double with Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
Williams in the post. Guarded by Young. Can't connect from short range. Back to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Ball against Young. Pass to DeRozan. From 12 feet. Outside to Levine. Lets it go from deep. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And we've seen the evolution of Zach LaVine as a three-point shooter. He's gained confidence behind the arc. He makes an impact.
Good on the bucket.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Young against Ball. There's the drive. Outside Levine. The kick out to Ball. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And that one good. And the Bulls lead by 7.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Outside Young. Launches a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Levine for 3. No good on the shot. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
It's tough. It's this point in the game. You fought hard, did your best, but it just wasn't enough.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Levine, that one's good.
Wow. The range of Levine continues to expand. I mean, appearing confident and composed, taking these long shots.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Shoots over Levine. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Releases from 15. Capella tips it back in.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. So the Bulls win it.